A month ahead of the spring season, the second update from the original trilogy was just released, bringing massive changes to the game. The most important change is of course the return of the rally car, accompanied by a 25-track campaign. To briefly summarize the feel of the new car, it's even more sensitive than the snow car and it's more grippy on the dirt than on the road, on which almost every tiny movement makes you slide. It's very grippy on the wood, but you can fall over on it at faster speeds. In contrast to the snow car, you can steer it on ice by angling sideways, which feels a bit like backsliding, but without touching the brake. You can do a similar thing on plastic too. As a controller player, I really enjoy its addition, but to master it, you probably will need to learn action keys, especially if you are playing on the keyboard. Speaking of action keys, we finally got some experimental changes with them and the rally and snow car. They only apply to analog devices, which means that this update doesn't change anything for keyboard players. Previously, when activated, action key would limit your range, so to explain with an example, when you have chosen action key 2, which limits your steering range to 30%, when steering 50%, your car will steer 40%, as that's the cap set by the action key. With the new system, the 40% steering scales to the entirety of the steering range. Make that in this example, steering 50% will result in steering only 20%, and will require steering fully to get to the 30%. I haven't really tested this feature yet, but I can see a very big problem with it already, which is the fact that it doesn't help keyboard players at all, and makes them even worse since analog device players will be even better now. This change is only a test for the duration of the winter season, but whether these changes will stay or not, I can guess that keyboard players will keep on getting disadvantages, and it may be the best time to switch their devices already if they want to be competitive. In terms of new blocks, we got massive amounts of them in the form of 220 blocks, 21 new items, and 166 macro blocks for controller builders. I won't show you all of them, but just looking at a few of the new tracks, you can see how good looking and nice to play they are. In terms of other changes and fixes, the most important in my opinion include improvements to the snow car hitbox. The car no longer bounces on landings and feels much more solid because of it. If you wanna check it out, load up Winter 08 and enjoy a new personal best for free. You can see a verified club badge on the club pages in the game. Your personal best goals now uses the PV trigram. The maximum embed size for tracks has been increased from 4 MB to 5. The minimum sensitivity has been changed from 1 to 0.1 to improve precision. Metal images are now more high-res. The transform gates are now color-coded for easier readability. I'm really impressed by this update and I can't wait to play the rally car even more. What are your thoughts about it? Feel free to share them in the comments and thanks for watching.